darlings. I am Lily Laboratory. Today I'm going to ask you a question. What's your problem? Now, I know all of you out there have a little problem sometimes that you would really like to solve. And some schools have a really fun time and they take these problems and they turn them into inventions. Now, I'm going to show you some ideas that Miss Lily's thought of for ideas for an invention convention. Okay, now this is a little light bulb that goes on over your head when you think about things that like give you an idea for an invention. These are some little ideas that Miss Lily's thought of. One of them is a newer machine. Sometimes your old machine doesn't work so well. If you're like a really good machine person, you can come up with a new machine to make it better. That's okay. What about an idea for a toy for a baby? A brand new toy that's nice and safe and soft. You could design and invent a new toy. Or you can make a great cookie or candy. You need an adult to help you with that because you don't want to be putting stuff in your mouth and tasting it that somebody doesn't say that's okay. All right. Or you can design and invent an outside game. Write down the rules, videotape it, invent a new game. All right. Or you can come up with something new made from junk. Sometimes you have to look at a bunch of things and think of it in a brand new way. Look in your old toy box and look at spoons or tape and nails and rubber bands. See if you could come up with something different made from something old. Okay, now, but the best invention you can come up with is to solve a problem that you have in your everyday life. For example, your problem may be something at school. You can't remember to bring things, or your teacher says you need to learn to keep your mouth quiet, or you need to have better handwriting. Maybe you could come up with some reminder toy or an invention that will help you do better at those things. At home you have problems. Inside the house, maybe when you're eating dinner you like to knock your milk over on your rug and it makes the rug stink for a week. Well, maybe you could come up with something that will help you keep the thing on the table. And finally, outside. Maybe you like to climb up in a tree and you like to come up with an invention to get something up into the tree. These are just ideas that Miss Lily's come up with. Now, maybe that'll help you come up with some new things that you can invent for your invention convention. Now, Miss Lily has a little friend and her name is Olivia Laboratory. And Olivia has a little problem. But first I'm going to show you a picture of Olivia and we're going to talk about what her problem is. There she is. Hi, Olivia. That's Olivia Laboratory. We'll see you later. Bye-bye, darling. That's my little Olivia Laboratory. And Olivia shared with me that she had a little problem that she was afraid at night in her bed. So we came up with a wonderful invention that will help her see in the dark. So we came up with some little goggles, and on the side we have a little light bulb with some terminals to put some batteries on it. And we have 4 great big D batteries here with positives and negatives. And we came up with these wonderful little alligator clips that they clip right onto the battery. You're going to see me do that in just a minute. And this great little old switch that Ollie can just turn them off and on when she wants, so after she goes to sleep, we can go in there and we can turn it off for her. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to put it together. Okay, darlings, here you see the batteries. Now what we have to do is we have to make a connection. Positive to negative. Positive to negative. You can tell the positive because they have a little box on the end of the batteries. Positive to negative and positive. All right. Now we have to connect up the switch. I want to add the switch somewhere right in here so that little Olivia, in the nighttime, she can switch them off and on. So I have to go like this. I hook it up to the switch, get another alligator clip, hook it here, and put it right here on this battery. That's adding a switch. And you use it like this, and you'll see the lights will go on. Okay, there. Now I have to take the goggles, and I have to connect up the batteries to the goggles. Take an alligator clip over here. Hook it here. Hook it up here to the ends of the little terminals on the lights. There you go. Now we have to go from here around to here because the circuit always has to make a circle. Circuit, circle. Does that sound familiar? All right. The last part from the end of this battery over here, see it? All right, and over to here. Now hold your fingers, everybody. Okay, now hold. I want you to see if when I flip the switch, if the lights come on. Here we go. There's the switch. And then, all right. Now, I'm going to go back and we're going to try them on. This is our completed circuit. And this is our completed project. Now, Miss Little Olivia, what she does at night, she puts them on like this and she flips a little switch. And look, she's not afraid of the dark anymore. And what I did was I took all that junk and I put it down in a little box and you can decorate it with a stuffed animal or something really fun. Okay, I'll see you next time on Lily Laboratory and you come up with a really good invention for the convention. Okay? See you later. Bye-bye.